When it was evening, Jesus came with the 12, and when they had taken their places and were eating, Jesus said, "Truly I tell you, one of you will betray me, one who is eating with me." They began to be distressed and to say to him one to another, "Surely not I." He said to them, "It is one of the 12, one who is dipping bread into the bowl with me. For the Son of Man goes as it was written of him, but woe to that one by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. It would have been better for that one not to have been born."
Is it I, Lord? Is it I? Surely not I. Is it I, Lord? Can you hear the bewilderment, the confusion in the voices around the table? It is shocking news, stunning news that would have caught them up short, all the disciples. It would have splashed in onto the warmth of the evening like the chill of ice water. It's unthinkable, isn't it? Can you imagine each of them sneaking a quiet peek into their own hearts, reviewing quiet fears, hidden doubts, moments of hesitation that were usually well buried under their firm devotion to Jesus? Can you imagine them checking to see if there were some way they might have let him down, betrayed his love, without even realizing it? Can you imagine one of them remembering a conversation with the chief priests, remembering how it felt to hold 30 pieces of silver in his hand, the weight of it? Feeling now the weight of Jesus' question, beginning to feel the awful, somehow unanticipated weight of shame and guilt. Surely not I, Rabbi, asks Judas. You have said so, answers Jesus. We will never know why Judas did this, what his motives were. But two things are presented as fact in this gospel account. First, whatever Judas had intended, Jesus described it as a betrayal, experienced it as a betrayal. Second, whatever Judas thought he was doing at the start, by the end, he also recognizes his action as a betrayal. He repents, names his sin for what it is, tries to undo what he has done. But it is, of course, too late. We ask, how could he have betrayed Jesus like that? And we shake our heads, finding comfort in our comfortable confidence that we would never do such an awful thing. That's unimaginable, unthinkable, isn't it? One thing about the story bothers me, though. If it's only at the end of the story that Judas fully realizes what he has done, that he has sinned, that he has betrayed innocent blood, if it's only at the end of the story that he gets it, doesn't that suggest that he didn't fully understand the consequences of his actions at the start? Doesn't that mean he didn't fully realize what he was doing? That it could be possible for him to betray Jesus without fully realizing it? That's a frightening thought, because it means it may be possible for us to betray Jesus without fully realizing it. One of us could betray our Lord. Maybe all of us will betray our Lord. Not coldly, not maliciously, not intentionally, but a betrayal nonetheless. Something that Jesus will recognize and experience as a betrayal. Maybe we hold back from accepting God's rule over our life. Maybe some disappointment, some unfulfilled expectation causes us to quietly turn away from our faith. Maybe we put the Lord to the test in a public way, expecting God's glory to shine. But Jesus doesn't respond the way we expect, and others put him on trial as a result. Picture Jesus here, right now, sitting at his table among us, talking to us. When suddenly, out of the blue, he looks around and says, "One of you will betray me." Is there any one of us who wouldn't sneak a quiet peek into our own heart to review quiet fears, hidden doubts, moments of hesitation that we usually keep well buried under our firm devotion to Jesus? Wouldn't we all need to check for ways we might have let him down, betrayed his love, without even realizing it? Wouldn't we think of times we did things that our heart told us were wrong, but we went ahead and did them anyway? Don't you think that every one of us would find some reason to feel a little ashamed and guilty? So what would we say? How would we answer him? How would we answer Jesus?
It can't be me. Is it I? Surely not I.
Is it I?